What's going on, small business owners? Andy Parrish here, and today I want to talk about everyone's favorite agency, the IRS. The IRS is about to be in the news for the next few weeks, mainly because Elon Musk and his Department of Governmental Efficiency have set their sights on it. And right now, the day-to-day squabble that's going on is over Musk's request to access what's called the IRS, which is a very old, very antiquated data retrieval system that the IRS uses to store a lot of important data. But I think it's important to rise above the day-to-day noise that we're going to be hearing to take a look at the overall arc that this agency has been on from the Biden years to Trump 2.0. So everyone knows that under Biden, the IRS received a substantial funding increase, which was intended for two things. One, to upgrade and improve technologies, and two, more importantly, to hire 87,000 new agents. And the agency had definitely received a mandate to squeeze more revenue through the audit process. Now, we were told that this wouldn't affect lower income families and small businesses. They were only going to go after rich people and large business. But in reality, we have certainly seen an increase in the audit rate at the SBSE division of the IRS, which governs small businesses, self-employed. And we've seen these audits becoming increasingly aggressive. Well, there is obviously a new sheriff in town, and that sheriff, President Trump, used to be a businessman, and the president has had his fair share of spars with the IRS. Keep in mind, this is an agency that leaked his personal tax returns, so there's no love lost between Donald Trump and the IRS. So I expect to see the arc change for this agency. And in fact, in December, Trump announced that he would be firing the current chief of the IRS, Danny Werfel, and replacing him with a former Missouri congressman called Billy Long. Mr. Long has worked in the tax consulting field before, and he has in the past co-sponsored legislation to abolish the IRS. So needless to say, I think there will be a different tenor and tone coming from the top. Additionally, in January, Trump announced a hiring freeze for all federal agencies. This was to be effective for 90 days for all agencies except the IRS, which would now have an indefinite hiring freeze. So I think in the coming years, coming months, we can expect to see maybe a little bit less focus on audit, especially audit in the small business and for families making less than $400,000 a year. I think we'll see the audit rates decrease, and I think we'll see the aggressiveness of the audits decrease. And I think you'll see an increased focus on efficiency. So the E in DOGE is for efficiency. I do think there'll be an encouragement to spend more time and focus on updating systems, modernizing systems to make the audit process more streamlined, make it less painful, to make the customer service process even better. The IRS has gotten better over the past couple of years with their customer service. So I think the attention will come off of the field agent audit level and onto the technology modernization level. I say this because in our field, we're constantly assessing audit risk and how positions would fare under audit. So it's important to know what mandate the agents will be given and how aggressive they're going to be, especially in the small business space, because let's face it, if you get audited by the IRS, it's a huge time suck. It's a huge pain in the butt. So calculating the likelihood of having to invest in that process is important for small business owners. So this is just my 2 cents. Do with it what you will. But if you have any questions on the IRS or tax matters, feel free to reach out to me or my team, Alternate Solutions Consulting. We do a bunch of things for businesses. We provide services for every stage of the business life cycle. I hope you find this and other videos helpful, and feel free to reach out. Hope to connect more. Thank you.